Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. The hyenas are doing surprisingly well for me. It's not really that surprising, because they tend to do that if you get the Unleash the Hounds. But remembering that I only have 2 hyenas and 1 Unleash the Hounds, they're doing pretty friggin' awesome. I will probably never see that combination of things again in this run, but they already got me up to 3 wins, so could be worse. But yeah, I need to get some better runs. Like, I used to make money out of the arena. I don't think I actually was gaining gold overall, but it was pretty much breaking even, and then getting packs from it.
You asked for it.
In the early days in beta when people were less good, and I knew the card pool better and stuff. Or was better with it. I don't know. We're going to get rid of him because he's expensive. Timberwolf is bad early game, but I'm going to keep him because he's playable. No, I'm not. I'm going to throw him away. Yeah, I'm going to keep... No. Oh, whatever. Let's be an idiot and do this. I mean, I'm feeling overconfident because I got that Hunter's Mark. Which is awesome, but probably going to be wasted early game. Mage is going to coin out something that's going to make me regret this being my first play.
Put this apple on your head.
Mostly. All she has a 50-50 chance. Well, okay. She has a 50-50 chance to knock this guy down to 1 hit point, but that's if she can play something.
Drink with me, friend.
If she can play a minion and still have mana to shoot, which would be pretty hard because she only has enough mana to shoot, and she used her coin for that. So hopefully this will get to survive long enough to kill the Knife Juggler. Just seeing the bottom half of those cards, looks like they're giving me a thumbs down.
Mind if I roll?
Or they have a wooden wiener. I don't normally say wiener. If I do, I'm going to call it a homage to Futurama. Because they like the wiener. I'm going to kill this guy because he's the most problematic, I think. There's like a long line of nose-blowing people. It just irritates me. Just could not hold on. Okay. I can play some 4-cost thing which will get murdered. But since I have a handful of 4-cost things, that's pretty much their job. Awesomely impressive Hunter's Mark sitting in my hand, doing nothing right now, as I'm assaulted by weenies. Well, this ate a fireball, which is a plus, but I am getting beaten down, which is not a plus. Fortunately, her current army should not do super well against this guy. Almost making her wish she saved her fireball. They could have just gone past the Longstrider, and it could have done like 5 damage. She had extra fireballs. That's why she's so free with the fireballs. Fantastic. Decided to suicide that guy because he really wants the card. Still seems like kind of a dubious choice, but yeah, fair enough. He wanted the card. Now, matters are not as good. I think I'm going to play this guy now just because of mana efficiency. And also, there's no way in hell that I'm getting his bonus. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to get murdered. The game decided, they're like, you should fight like crazy Rush Mage with extra fireballs because you won 3 in a row and obviously you have like a comeuppance coming. So yeah. Oh my god, is she literally just going to completely burn me down? Pretty much. That's ridiculous. I will note she had 3 fireballs by turn 6. Yeah, like, beat that. Well. Yeah. Why don't you go over that game and figure out how would you, even with the miracle of hindsight, have defeated that opponent? Maybe there's a way you could have survived to the end of that turn, and at that point there would not be enough information. But even that, pretty rough, because that was ridiculous.
Let the hunt begin.
I'm gonna pitch all those and hope I get some things I can cast. Getting rid of the Hunter's Mark is probably dumb. I do have 2 of them, I forget sometimes. Interesting. Change one kind of iffy hand for another, but this is good for early game. I've got the coin, so that's pretty happy making. I could coin out an Explosive Trap. Seems like a stupid choice. Might as well wait till he puts out more stuff to Explosive Trap. That is going to be a painful Explosive Trap. Probably still worth it, though. We'll drop the trap. It's going to kill those 2 guys, which is still kind of sad, given they both have 1 hit point, and they will have completely done their job. But, gotta do that anyway. And then hopefully there won't be much out there to oppose when I coin out a Yeti. Not much to oppose when I coin out a Yeti. Old school. All these, like, familiar ancient cards being played. That's fine, that works. Yeti versus Harvest Golem seems like a reasonable fight. Got my head on cards. Enough to balance out that I'm behind on life a little bit. That doesn't blow up my Yeti. It's getting a little ugly, but still doesn't blow up my Yeti. So, fair enough. Boy, Unleash the Hounds would be awesome next turn. But for now, I think I'm going to take out that thing. I'm going to spend my boar, even though I have a hyena in my hand, which means I probably wouldn't want to spend the boar that way. This seems like a good measure to sort of lock down board control a little bit, because it leaves me with a weapon out and a Yeti and not enough things on the board to kill the Yeti, which obviously the Yeti is still going to die somehow, but he's going to have to do something. Or he can keep beating me down, which will be quite a race as we both use our hero powers to kill him. That is fantastic. Oh yeah. Kool-Aid Man approves. Because now, he is big enough to... Big game hunter, game over, I win. Not exactly, but it's going to feel like it. Got a snipe to cover my butt. He's played a lot of weenies. He may not have weenies to waste the snipe. It goes either way, though. This is why snipe is so much better than that crappy paladin one that reduces the health to 1. If he plays a weenie, it still dies. If it has a battle cry, then it's okay, but so that's kind of middle of the road, so it gets annihilated. Right? That's a pretty good snipe. If he plays a big minion, then it takes 4 damage, which is usually going to be pretty close to the same deal as like the paladin's reducing it to 1 hit point thing. But he can't. But at least if he decoys it with something small, that thing dies, unlike the paladin one. So I can hit him for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That'd be very efficient. Well, he'd be at 3 though.
I wonder.
That seems like it's worth leaving this guy alive, doesn't it? Especially since my secret triggering gave me the generator to charge on that. This guy's feeling like I was feeling last game. Now, do I shoot him, or do I play one of these guys? I think the guy is actually better than shooting him, even though shooting him almost finishes him. He's got 7 mana. He's not going to Nether Void. He's going to have a hard time stopping this army. And I can shoot him. So his actual health is 3, which means that I can kill him with the bow and my shot anyway. So yeah, playing this was definitely the right decision, regardless of what he does. You are in a tight place. Okay. Boy, that's going to be quite a combo if you can kill him and get out some crazy giant demon that'll save you. Yeah. Didn't think so. If he had the Sacrifice a Demon Gain 5 Life card and it popped out like a Doomguard or something, that would have been pretty impressive. With the 5 health, he could have still been in the game. I don't know who actually plays that combo, but yeah. Alright, I just realized part of why this deck's doing so well, because it has a lot of strong 2-mana plays. Like, it is quite rush-tacular. Not as rush-tacular as the Mage of all Fireballs, but this was a very short video. I had no losses at the start, so everyone knows that I didn't actually die this video. I could die, next time. So we'll see if that happens.
Please click the legendary like button.
And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.